Here we are, guys. Another year. This is going into my 25th year. Obviously, super excited about this group. Got some very big shoes to fill, not only as individuals and our talent, but just the leadership. And obviously coming off back-to-back Sweet 16s. It's the first day of camp. Still got a lot of work to do, or a lot of work ahead of us, but really looking forward to the season.
Coach, how much do you address last season, and if so, in what context?
I mean, we do, because, once you get a taste of something, then obviously you don't want to drop the standard, but every year is a new team, and so we do use it to hold our team to a high standard, but at the same time, as a coach, you've got to be realistic. We have a lot of new faces, a lot of young faces this year, and like I said, a lot of work ahead of us if we're going to have a chance to do what we did last year.
How do you start to approach replacing, you kind of just talked about it there, Maya, or a lot of those people who are gone?
You've got to step it up in every notch that you possibly can, right? In regards to the discipline, to the hard work, to, the group becoming a tighter knit group than it was even last year. All the small little details, you got to be better than you were last year, right? That's one of the reasons we did what we did. But when you have as talented of a roster as we've had the last couple of years, I'm not saying I would ever take my foot off the gas, but you can give a little bit more freedom. And this, we gotta be on top of everything. We got to be really good in every single area.
How much has the success over the last 3 or 4 years of the program, with 3 straight conference titles, back-to-back Sweet 16s, how much has that helped you, in terms of talent going out the door, but then new talent coming in?
Yeah, it does. It absolutely does, because once you can really, back-to-back Sweet 16s, right? There's not many teams in the country that can say that, right? It used to be kind of conference championships, and now we've taken it to another level. So it doesn't mean we get every kid we recruit, but most kids will at least take our first phone call.
How do you get your players, if you look at what you guys have done in recent success, how do you get your players to not chase that as opposed to just doing the work and eventually get you there, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I think, everything is leadership. As I said in the opening statement, we lost not only some great players, but our 3 captains, and this past spring, we took our time in picking the right captains for this team. And, leadership is big to me. And it's not about me. It's about finding that right group of kids that really buy into what we're doing, and then just relay the message, and then the rest of the group jumps on board there. But that's a big part of it. And just, again, it's just taking it one day at a time, and just holding these kids to an extremely high standard.
For Maya to not only be the first draft pick from this program, but to be playing and scoring goals, just what does that mean for you and for the program?
Yeah, I couldn't be more proud of Maya, right? We knew for a while she was going to be a pro. We didn't know that she was going to make it to that level right off the bat, so super proud of her. And, it's garnered a lot of attention for us, right? We talk about it with our recruits. Obviously, we recruit heavily in Canada, and, it's really hard to get drafted in that league if you're not on the full national team, and Maya wasn't on the full national team. I think she will be eventually, but it's helped a tremendous amount.
Coach, who are some of the girls you're looking forward to maybe seeing step into some bigger roles this year?
Yeah, I'll share our captains, right? Momonica, that's a familiar face. Obviously, she was one of our top, performers last year. Sarah Hogg is one of our other captains, center back. I think played almost every minute, if not every minute of every game, right? And then Izzy Monk. Izzy Monk is, she's a kid that hasn't played as much as the other 2, but every time she shows up, she does all the little things right. She's a grinder. We think, when you're looking at captains too, right? I've done this for a long time. There's only been one stint in my career where I had one person be captain. For me, it's about a big box with a lot of little boxes inside, and you got to check all those boxes. But we do feel that these 3 young ladies do check those boxes. So, I want to give credit to the captains, but we've got some other players. Local kid, Ashley Henderson, right? Great story. She had a breakout year last year. Anna Hauer had a great year as a freshman. So, we've got a little bit of everything. We do have a good, as I share with you guys know the players that we lost, but we still have a good nucleus. And, we've got a big group of freshmen, a few transfers. Obviously, with the freshmen, we recruited them. But you never know 100% what you're going to get until here in about 20 minutes. It's going to be our first, little scrimmage that I'm looking forward to.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate y'all.